Hey everybody, this is Rob with TerraXplore, here to bring you an unboxing of the T100 spreading system. Part of what makes this a really amazing system is the modularity of the T100 itself, as well as the ease of setup and use for the spreading system. The T100 spreading system can carry a maximum of 40 gallons, or up to 220 pounds, and through 4 auger sizes can dispense almost any material at up to 880 pounds per minute over a 33-foot swath at 40 miles per hour. So when you receive your unit, it's going to come boxed up like this. Make sure that you have a knife, as well as potentially a helper to get you out of this box. It's not very heavy, but it is a little awkward. You're going to open the box. On top, you have a foam packer with one of your augers, as well as your user guide. Go ahead and pull that out of the way. So we'll lift this guy out. Once you have that packer out of the way, you're going to have the spreading unit resting in the box. There's nothing that holds it down, so all you need to do is take a firm grip, pull it straight up. Pull it straight up and she'll come out of the box. Once you have the spreader tank and landing gear out of the box, setup is going to be pretty straightforward. So you're going to need the main body of your T100. For this step, you will definitely need a helper. The most important thing to pay special attention to is going to be the location of your control connection. This connection is going to be up front on the left side. That's where you're going to connect the control cable on the T100's main body to the spreader system itself. It's a good idea to make a quick check around the spreader tank itself to make sure that there's no cracks or breaks, as well as the landing gear isn't missing any of its hardware. And when you've got your T100 and you're ready to move it over onto the spreading system, the first couple steps you're going to take, you're going to want to make sure that you unlatch all 4 latches completely and they're fully separated from the frame. And you're going to need to come down on the front left side, disconnect your cable, depressing the latch, make sure that it's fully separated, and then you'll have a helper come over and pick up the entire assembly, move it over onto the spreader system landing gear. Make sure that all 4 latches close tightly, and come around on the front, connect your signal cable. And that's all we have to do for the hardware setup to swap the T100 over to its spreading system. Once you've got your T100 airframe swapped over to the spreading system, you're going to have a couple of activation steps to take before you'll be able to use it. For these, you're going to need a charged battery, as well as your remote control. So to begin, you're going to install the battery into your T100, and then you'll turn on your remote. Once your drone is fully booted and connected to the controller, you're going to go into your device management page where it says updates available. You're going to select your aircraft. You're going to select activate, spreading system, activate. And after a few moments, it should go through and activate your new spreading system. Once the remote is finished going through the activation process and you've taken your drone as well as your controller through the update process, you should be ready to test the system. First of all, just take a peek inside your spreader tank. You should see the auger sensor rotating, and if you click your orange button to start the spreader, you should see everything wind up, and when you click it again, you should see everything turn off. After you follow these steps, you should be ready to start using your T100 spreading system. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you in the next one.